everyone. Welcome to the Verb Circus. My name is Kyle Miller, and this is our first show of the week. It's always great to start fresh. A new week with new guests who are fresh as well and ready to go. Let's meet our guests for this week. First, we have Miriam. How are you, Miriam?
I'm fine, thanks, Kyle.
Good. Well, thanks for coming. It's great to have you. I remember you from the casting. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Good. Are you from Madrid, Miriam?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what do you do? Are you studying or are you working?
I'm studying a degree,
Okay.
and it's called Finance and Accounting
Okay.
in a university.
Okay. And what year of the degree are you in?
This is my first year.
Okay. So finance and accounting. So do you want to work in the finance world?
Yeah, I hope so.
Good. Good. All right. Okay. And next to Miriam, we have Cecile. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. And now you're not entirely Spanish. You're half Spanish, right?
I was born in France, but my mother is Spanish.
I mean, what your mother's? Okay. So you were
Yes.
born. Were you born in Paris?
In the suburbs of Paris.
In the
south,
suburbs of Paris.
Yes, south of Paris.
Okay, and how long did you live in Paris for? How long did you live in Paris? For a few years when you were young, or did you
No,
grow up
all
in
my
Paris?
life. I've been in Spain for only 5 years now.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
okay. So do you consider yourself more French or more Spanish?
Now I'm Spanish.
Now you're Spanish, yeah. Kind of like me. Well, no, I consider myself Canadian, but I've been in Spain for a few years now, and gradually I feel like I'm becoming more and more Spanish, right? So,
But well, we are from nowhere, everywhere. No?
yeah, international people.
Yes.
That's nice. All right, well, as the week goes on, we will get to know both of you much better. We'll get to know you more, but we do have to get started. And the first thing we do normally is choose our verb. But before choosing our verb today, we're going to take a look at the ranking. So let's take a look at our ranking of all the people who have been on the program so far and see how many points you need to get this week. Let's see our ranking. Oh boy, look at that. We have Mamen Ramos from last week. Mamen set a record here with 540 points. A very impressive total. So you have all week, right? We're starting new here. You have all week to try to beat Mamen's score of 540 here on the Verb Circus. Do you think you can do it, Miriam?
I will try.
I'll try. Okay, well, try your best. That's all you can do, right? Is your best. Okay. Good luck. Let's start, as we always will, by choosing our verb of the day. Feeling it's going to be a good one. And there it is. Oh, 2 verbs. What a deal, right? We get 2 verbs for the price of 1 today. We have to start and stop. So first, let's conjugate the verbs. Miriam, can you conjugate the verb to start for
Yeah,
us?
of course. Every day I start.
Yeah?
Yesterday I started.
Good.
And lately I've started.
Good, yes. Every day I start. Yesterday I started. And lately I have started. So remember at home, in voz alta, out loud, repeating, always with us here. Now the other verb we're looking at is the verb to stop. So can you conjugate that one for us, Cecile?
Yes. Every day I stop. Yesterday I stopped,
Yeah?
and lately I've stopped.
Good. We have that T sound at the end. Every day I stop. Yesterday I stopped. Lately I have stopped. Very good. Okay, so let's talk about our uses of the verb. First, we have a little discussion of to begin. Es empezar. To start or to begin. Empezar, just like we're starting our program. But it's interesting to know that begin is followed by either the gerund or the infinitive. So we can begin, I begin talking. I begin to talk, right? Should we start the show now, or should we wait and start it later? Should we start the show now?
Yes, we should.
Yes. Give me a long answer. Yes, Kyle?
We should start the show, no?
Yes, we should. We should start the show now. Next, we have a little discussion of stop. Stop is interesting because stop followed by the gerund. Stop can be followed by either the gerund or the infinitive. If it's stop followed by the gerund, we have the idea of dejar de hacer algo, to stop walking. to stop talking. Should I continue talking or should I stop talking?
No, you shouldn't stop talking.
I shouldn't stop talking, right? So if I stop talking, it's dejar de hacer algo, dejar de hablar en este caso. Okay? Next we have stop. There you see it on your screen, to stop doing something, dejar de hacer algo. Next we have to stop plus the infinitive, which is to stop to do something else. So for example, if I'm driving to Barcelona, I can stop to get gasoline. I can stop to eat a sandwich, right? I stop driving, but I stop to get gasoline. Does that make sense, Cecile? Does it sound good to you?
Yes, that sounds good.
No problem?
No trouble at
No
the
problem.
moment.
No problem so
No
far. All
problem.
right. Well, let's put you to the test with these uses of today's two verbs here in our translation challenge. All right, it is time for the translation challenge. I think the uses are pretty straightforward. I think they're fairly simple. So hopefully our contestants will do well. And remember to follow along at home. Remember, you will see in Spanish. Vas a ver en español la frase y tú, bueno, también vas a ver tres opciones en inglés y tienes que elegir la traducción correcta. Para ganar 5 puntos. Okay, let's hear example number 1.
¿Por qué no paraste?
Good. Option A. Why don't you stop? Option B. Why you didn't stop? And option C. Why didn't you stop? All right, you have 5 seconds. All right, okay, Miriam, you've got your answer there ready.
Yes, I think
What's the answer, Miriam?
C.
Uh-oh, she said C. I'm gonna give it. It's C.
Sorry,
You said C. All
I
right.
said C.
Show us the C. Show us the
Yes.
C. All right. She says it's C. It's the first question. No problem. C. Okay. And Cecile?
Sí.
She says, are you sure?
Yes, I'm completely
Okay.
sure.
They're both completely sure, and they're both right for 5 points. Why didn't you stop? Can you read it for us, Miriam?
Yeah. Why didn't you stop?
Good. Why didn't you stop? Very good. All right. Let's hear example number 2.
Él paró 5 minutos para fumar un cigarro.
All right. A. He stopped for 5 minutes for smoking a cigarette. B. He stopped for 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette. And C. He stopped 5 minutes to smoking a cigarette. 5 seconds. All right. This time we'll go to Cecile first.
Yes.
Do you think you have the right answer there?
Sí.
C, she says. Okay, and Miriam says?
Well, I think it's B.
Are you sure?
Not completely.
No.
Well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Let's
made
take a look. The correct answer is B. That's 5 points for Miriam. Yes, not to smoking. We can't have 2 plus the gerund, right?
Yes.
To smoke. So can you repeat the sentence, please, with B?
Yes, he stopped for 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette.
Yes, he stopped for 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette. Good job. All right, let's hear number 3.
¿Puedes empezar a prestar un poco más de atención, por favor?
All right. A. Can you start to pay a bit more attention, please? B. Can you start to lend more attention, please? And C. Can you start to paying more attention, please? 5 seconds. Okay. Miriam, what do you think the answer is?
I think it's A.
I think it's A. All right. And Cecile?
Yes, I think so.
A
A.
as well. Okay, and at home, what do you think? Good job. Both ladies are correct. The answer is A. Can you start to pay a bit more attention? You could also say, could you start paying a bit more attention? Either one would be fine. Here the answer is A. Okay, let's hear number 4.
Él solo empezará a relajarse después de un par de días de vacaciones.
Okay. A. He only will start to relax after a pair of days on vacation or of vacation. B. he only starts to relax after a few days of vacation. And C, he'll only start to relax after a couple of days on holiday. 5 seconds. Ding goes the bell. And Cecile, you've got your answer there. Are you
Yes.
are you confident about this one? Are you confident?
Yes, I'm confident.
Okay. She says it's C. Okay. Okay, Miriam?
Yeah, I agree with her. I think
It's C. Okay. And the ladies are right. Correct answer. Can you read it for us, Cecile?
He'll only start to relax after a couple of days on holiday.
Yeah, he'll only start to relax after a couple of days on holiday. You could say a couple of days on vacation as well. That would be fine. But here it's the future with will. He'll only, right? We don't say he only will. We say he will only. And the contraction, he'll only. He'll only start to relax after a couple of days on holiday. All right, good job to both of you. Let's take a look at our scores after the first round of the translation challenge. All right, so there we see 20 for Miriam and 15 points for Cecile. Good scores so far after just our first translation challenge. All right, let's move on now to take a look at some other uses of today's verb. All right, just 1 point to make here in our other uses segment today. We have to give up, to give up. Basically to stop doing something, but to give up, for example, to quit smoking, for example, okay? Did you know this phrasal verb, Cecile? Did you know this one before?
Yes, I knew it.
Okay. Have you smoked, or do you smoke now? Are you a smoker?
Sometimes, not.
No, you're not a smoker?
No, I'm not.
In
a
the
smoker.
past, were you a smoker?
No.
Is it
Not
easy to give up smoking?
For the person around me, not so easy.
No, it's
No.
not easy. People say it's
It
very
seems
difficult.
very difficult, yeah.
People say it's very difficult to give up smoking. Luckily, I'm not a smoker, but if I were a smoker, I would at least try to give up smoking. Can you think of another habit that's difficult to give up, Miriam? To quit something, to quit a habit, to quit something, I don't know.
maybe going to the bed late.
Going to bed late, yeah. So do you go to bed late?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So are you trying to give up going to bed late?
Yes, I'm trying to give up.
Yeah.
going to bed late.
I'm trying to give up going to bed late. So to give up, followed by the gerund, going to bed late. To give up smoking. To give up going to bed late. So to quit with a bad habit, to give up, is our extra use today. All right, I think it's time to move on. I think you're doing fine with today's lesson. Let's move on to round 2 of the translation challenge. All right, here we are in round 2 of the translation challenge. It's exactly the same as the first round, except ahora cada respuesta vale 10 puntos. En vez de 5, ahora 10 puntos. 10 points for each correct answer. Ladies, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, they're ready, they're excited, and hopefully at home you are ready too. Remember, always participate, repeating out loud, en voz alta. Let's hear example number 1.
¿Podéis empezar a quitar la mesa?
Okay, option A. Can you start clearing the table? B. Can you start to quit the table? C. Can you all start cleaning the table? All right, Miriam, you've got your answer.
Yes.
Are you sure about it this time?
Not really.
Okay. What have you got for us?
I think it's A.
She said, I think it's A. All right, and Cecile?
I say E as well.
A as well. Okay. You got to be confident in yourself, Miriam. That's the right answer. Good job. Correct. For 10 points. But I need you to read it. Cecile, can you read it for us?
Yes. Can you start clearing the table?
Yeah. Can you start clearing the table? Can you start clearing the table? Good. Okay, let's hear number 2.
No empecé a aprender inglés hasta que tenía 20 años.
A. I didn't start learning English until I had 20 years. B. I didn't start to learn English until I wasn't 20 years. And C. I didn't start learning English until I was 20. You have 5 seconds. Okay, Miriam, why don't you start us off? What have you got for us? Excuse me, Cecile. I'm looking at Cecile. It's the first show. So, Cecile, what have you got for us?
C.
C, she says. Okay, and Miriam?
Yes, I think it's C.
Are you sure?
Yes. I
Okay,
am.
they're both sure, and they're both right for 10 points. Great job. Hopefully at home you also chose C for 10 points until I was 20. Right? We use the verb to be, not to have with an age, right? Okay, so that's good for 10 points. Let's hear number 3.
Empezamos a tener miedo cuando vimos las medusas.
Como yo. A, we started to have fear when we saw the medusas. B, we started to feel afraid when we saw the jellyfish. And C, we started feeling fear when we saw all the jellyfish. 5 seconds. Okay. This time we will start with Miriam for sure. Okay, what have you got for us?
Well, I think it's B.
Okay, all right. And Cecile?
Now, okay. I think it's B again, but I'm not sure.
You're doubting it. You doubt it. Oh, okay. Well, you shouldn't question yourself because you're right. Good job for 10 points. I need you to read that. Miriam, can you read that for us?
Yeah, of course. We started to feel afraid when we saw the jellyfish.
Yeah, we wouldn't say feeling fear. No, to feel afraid. To be afraid or to feel afraid when we saw the jellyfish. Yeah, las medusas. We would say the jellyfish in English, right? Have you ever seen a jellyfish?
Yes, many.
Yeah. Me too. In my hometown in Canada, I'm from the coast, right on the ocean. We go swimming, and there are a lot of jellyfish there. So you don't go swimming on days when there are a lot of jellyfish. It's not good. All right, let's hear number 4.
¿Podéis dejar de hacer ese ruido?
Por favor. A, can you stop making all that noise? B, can't you stop to make that noise? C, can you all stop making this noise? All right, Cecile, what's the answer? She's got it.
I got it. A.
Okay, are you sure about that one?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Do you agree with her?
I think it's C, but I think I'm wrong.
Well, let's see here. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, at home is in fact A. Good job, Cecile. It is A. Yes, can you stop making all that noise? Yeah, it's not this, it's ese, which is that. So can you repeat it, Miriam?
Can you stop making all that noise?
All that noise, good. Okay, so that's 10 points for Cecile. Good job. Let's take a look at our scores after the second round of the translation challenge. We have Miriam with 50 points and Cecile with 55. Good job, both of you doing very well. Let's move on now to our expression of the day. Our expression of the day today applies to both of you. It's true, it's to get off to a good start. Do you know what this means? To start well. Empezar con buen pie, you say. Con buen pie, you say that? To get off to a good start. To get off to a good start. You're doing very well on the translation challenges. You got off to a good start. You started well. So you can say, I hope I get off to a good start. Can you say that, Miriam? I hope I get off to a good start.
I hope to get off to a good start.
Okay, I hope to or I hope I get off to a good start. Either way is fine. Cecile, can you say it as well?
I hope I get off to a good start.
Yeah, I hope I get off to a good start. And you have. Both of you are getting off to a very good start here in program 1 of the Verb Circus. Well done. It's time to move on now to my favorite part of the show, the speed round. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the speed round. This is your opportunity to ask the questions. I will give you the answer. Te doy la respuesta y vas a ver la respuesta en pantalla. Y fíjate en la información que sale en rojo en pantalla y tienes que formar la pregunta pidiendo esa información. ¿Ok? Aquí en plató vas a tener 2 minutos. You're going to have 2 minutes. Okay? And after the answer, I will say go. And you can press the button. And the fastest person, that's why it's called the speed round, the fastest person will have the opportunity to ask the question. Cada respuesta vale 10 puntos. Okay? And remember, for your mistakes, restamos 10 puntos por tus errores. Are you ready, ladies? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Let's get some time up there on the clock. Let's get 2 minutes. We've got 2 minutes. Okay, let's start the clock. It started to become popular in 1962. Go. Miriam.
When did it start to become popular?
Correct. That's good for 10 points. When did it start to become popular? Good. Next. John stopped for a break. Go. Cecile.
Who stopped for a break?
Repeat.
Who stopped for a break?
Okay. Who stopped for a break? Who stopped for a break? That's good for 10 points. Remember, wait till I say go. Next example. They stopped at a gas station outside the city. Go. Miriam. Miriam.
Where did they stop?
Repeat, please.
Where did they stop?
Where did they stop? Where did they stop? Correct. That's good for 10 points. Good job. We should stop to fix it because it's broken. Go. Cecile.
Why should you stop to fix it?
Repeat.
Why should you stop to fix it?
Correct. Why should you stop to fix it? Or why should we stop to fix it? Correct. That's good for 10 points. Good job. Next example. Nothing is stopping us from doing it. Go. Cecile.
What is it stopping you from doing it?
I'm sorry?
What is it stopping you?
No, I'm afraid not. Minus 10.
When is it?
Minus 10. Pass or play, Miriam. Pass or play.
Pass.
She passes. Okay. The correct question would be, what is stopping us from doing it? Nothing. What is stopping us, or what's stopping us from doing it? Okay. Next example. We started as soon as the rain stopped. Go. Miriam.
When did we start?
Repeat.
When did we start?
When did we start? Very good. When did we start, or when did you start? Depending on the case, but correct. That is good for 10 points. Okay, good. Very fast here in the speed round. Let's take a look at our scores. After the first part of the speed round, the first 2 minutes, we have Miriam with 80 points. Great score. And Cecile with 65. Also a very good score. Okay. Now, it's not over, ladies and gentlemen. The show is not over. We have 1 more minute. We're going to continue with the speed round. We're going to put another minute. Let's get another minute up there on the clock. And the exercise is the same. Can we get a minute up there? 1 more minute. There we go. Okay, it's exactly the same. And remember, don't hit the button until I say go. I know it's tempting. Okay, let's start the clock. He stopped to tie his shoelaces. Go. Cecile.
What did he stop to do?
Correct. Good for 10 points. What did he stop to do? What did he stop to do? Very good. Next example. We stopped doing it because it wasn't profitable. Go.
Sorry.
Cecile, I'm going to give it to you. It's the first program, so I'll give it to you. But what's the question?
Why did you stop? Why did you stop doing it?
Repeat.
Why did you stop doing it?
Why?
Did you stop doing it?
Correct, correct. Why did you stop doing it? Why? Very good. That's good for 10 points. Next example. I stopped eating fatty food because I was getting fat. Go. Miriam.
Why did you stop eating fatty food?
Correct. Why did you stop eating fatty food? That's good for 10 points. And we're out of time. Okay, all right, very good. Fast hands. Almost a little too fast sometimes, but we didn't have any problems there. You've done well. Okay, let's take a look at our scores here at the end of the first program. Let's see where we stand. Miriam with 90 points. That's a very good total. Very good total. And 85 for Cecile. Very good score as well. You've done a great job. Excellent, excellent show for the first program. Good job. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you to take a look at our website. Podéis volver a concursar con las mismas preguntas del programa de hoy aquí en nuestra página web. Our website, aprendeingles.com. Lots of great content here. Check it out. I have some prizes for today's participants. I'm going to go give them a few CDs right now. All right, great job.
Thank you.
Good scores. You're very fast, hey? Our contestants today will take home the Verb Circus Volume 1 on audio CD from our friends at Bond Radio. This is 20 programs in MP3 format. Get your copy today at baugantienda.com. This is for you.
Thanks.
And for you? They've done a great job, and thanks for watching and participating at home, and we'll see you next time on the Verb Circus.
Bye.